Yes, welcome back. So I don't kinda know what to do with myself, so I'm gonna do this. So why not? I'm already doing it, might as well. Sniper, still on the lookout, so I guess we're not making any progress plot-wise. Last time we were at a cutscene that I did watch, and it doesn't save after it, so it's gonna be fine. We're barely gonna learn anything, really. The objective, find gold. I already don't know who that guy is. Like, I remember that we stumbled upon him and there was a trap. But listen to the cutscene.
Tell me where he is.
Who's Agent Riggs? I don't know.
Fair enough. Next.
Slow up. Gotta be smart about this. Okay, Gould's right there and I got a clean shot. What we find now, the civilians are dead. Does that mean nothing to you?
Is this gold? Who was gold? I don't know. And the classic intimidation tactic. I'd be kinda spooked, but only a little bit. Like, look at this. They're shooting bullets right next to you. If they were shooting into concrete, you'd have a face full of shrapnel. Fortunately, that's desert, so... But then again, at some point you're gonna start hitting resistance and start hitting bullets against bullets.
Take care of the rest of them.
So seems like shrapnel is inevitable.
Still have nothing to say, Agent. Maybe if you understood the hell you put these people through. Set them up.
They wouldn't be carrying blanks just for that. I wouldn't be carrying blanks just for that. Also, you can deafen them.
Now's our chance, Walker. We got an open path straight to Gould. What about the civilians? We gotta save them. Look,
No.
I know it sucks, but Gould's vital to our mission. The civvies aren't. Our mission is to rescue people.
No, it isn't. The mission is to rescue the third.
Let me take the shot. We can't let these people die, Walker. You know it's the right call.
Nope. This is the right call. I'm so evil, man. I'm so evil. I'm doing the mission. I usually don't care about civilians. Oh, look. He's crawling. Ah, shit, can't. So yeah, that's gold. That's good. I found that guy. Oh shit. Take cover. Again, wrong button. What's a gate? Ah, shit. Come on now. Fuck. Alright, so a little addendum to Alex Jones.
Target neutralized!
See, what they say, what was it? Stalin? Lenin? I think Stalin. Stalin has actually created more terrible things. I think it was Stalin then. What he said is that there is a paragraph for every man. So why... So the problem is that Alex Jones... Oh shit. The problem is that Alex Jones was banned from everywhere for violation of terms of service. Reasonably. Shit, it was too close. So, where's the checkpoint now? Ooh, I'm already happy. I'm already happy where the checkpoint is gonna be. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Observe. There should be option to skip. No? Well, how about I cut then? Oh, there is an option. Perfect. So, like I was saying...
Now's our chance.
Yes, it is.
Target neutralized!
We gotta save them.
Yeah, it wasn't a headshot, but I got the headshot the first time around, so that counts. Oh shit. Oh, a sniper. That's what I missed last time. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. He broke terms of service of YouTube and everywhere else, since you know it's pretty PC today, all the services, so they don't want things like, well, porn obviously, but maybe defamation. Even talking about guns is sort of banned, so they don't even want that. Ah, fuck. That was perfect. Amazing, amazing. Oh, that was sticky. I ran out of the other thing, I guess. So he broke terms of service, and he was banned for that. You know, for defamation and things like that. Like when he was telling his audience that some people are pedophiles and things like that. I think it to be reasonable actually, but what's kind of ass is that it's very biased. Now, it's not that they're biased against, well, maybe it is. Maybe it is that they're biased against Alex Jones. Shit, again with the rifle. Machine gun. It's not a rifle anymore, I guess. Are they healing themselves or are they dying? Well, I guess we're gonna see soon enough. I really didn't die. I rather I didn't do all this again. Yes, he broke the rules, so he got banned. Oh yeah, they do die. Shit. Fuck. So they used the paragraph on him, the paragraphs that he broke, to get him. But you know, there are other people breaking rules and they're not getting banned. So it was convenient for them, I guess. Even though... Shit, come on now, be pro. Fuck man, you're making me look bad.
Damn it, I'm out.
Shit. Just trying to prevent that. But then reloading. If not... Bitch, how about take cover when a machine gun runs at you? Oh yes, that's what I wanted. Having one button for everything. Press spacebar to reload, run, take cover, use object, interact with your crew, fucking aim. How much more can you slam into one button? How much more smart can that get?
Threat eliminated.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Down, down, down. Yes, yes. See, again, you've got such a convenient covering spot there, but not for anyone else. So then there's a dick running over to the machine gun and you can't stop it like that. Oh, there he is. There he is already. Oh, they got him. Good. For once, jeez. I'm not doing all the most important work. So what I was trying to say over and over again is that there's a paragraph for everyone, and yet YouTube doesn't use it for everyone. They only use it against those who they deem fair, or more like who they deem useful for them to use it against. It's kind of unfair, but at least they are banning some of those who are breaking the rules, I guess. They're only a little bit bigoted. Fantastic. Intriguing. Yes, a grenade. Oh, I've got a reticule. Never seen it. He's already here, bitch. Oh my god. That artificial intelligence has such great reflex. Reflex, that's how you pronounce it. Oh, yes, of course, and a grenade. And machine gun. See you once I'm done with this. Oh yeah, the turning radius, the perfect one, just like in Dark Sector. Amazing. I love it. I love it. That's what I want. Realistic shit that can't turn. Because someone imagined that it's gonna be better if you can't turn well. Oh, it worked so well. Fuck. Best soldiers ever. so done.
Over here, quick!
Finally. Ah, amazing. Right into the cutscene. That's what I wanted.
What happened? He just stopped breathing.
Only took me 10 minutes to do this part.
Don't you fucking die on
Like
me.
a fucking damn. Oh, and he's gonna die on me too.
You got too much shit to answer for. Come on. You can stop, man. He's gone.
Well, you actually cannot. You can fucking resuscitate him until the help arrives.
hell is
Not that
that?
it's not good. Not that's the problem, that
Think
it's
this is
not
Gould's
gonna
operator.
arrive. The problem is that you should put more effort in.
The gate they were talking about. So what?
Gould thought it was worth dying for, Lugo. I'd say that's a pretty big so what.
We are default rifle again in our arms that we don't carry anymore. Yeah, also, you might wonder now. I told you this is the blind playthrough, so I didn't know that he's gonna die, but I made the best decision based on the information I had. Oh, the fuck? It says 0 out of 417. Did I have 417 shots? Ever? Don't ask me, man. It's probably working as intended, I'm sure. After all, it shows 417. Oh, it's not ammo capacity. It's the name of the gun. Fuck. Right, anyway, I used it, it was fun. I'm not gonna beat myself over this. Yeah. So that's that. YouTube is only a little bit bigoted. And the bigger issue, well, there's no more issues anymore. Not at all. What I wanted to mention, let's see how much am I gonna be able to cram into this episode that I always promised to make shorter. And I beat myself over it because I'm not keeping my promise. So I was kind of in a bittersweet mood because I talked with someone and they annoyed me, but I also learned about someone else and I learned that they suffer. So that lifts me up. You know, Schadenfreude. So yeah, great. That topic's done. Oh, well, I thought there is 2 more of our guys that, you know, there's a bug and shit. Anyway, I thought those statues are it. I wonder what's the gate, and if it's ever gonna be explained like the rest of the plot.
This is just fucked.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, everything's fine here.
Not just soldiers and civilians, but Gould. Our best chance of getting out of this hellhole.
Calm down, Lugo. There's nothing we could have done.
So if we decided otherwise, it would be the same
No
anyway.
idea what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah, you're right. Putting your faith in Gould, you are fucking clueless. Man, I'm through with this shit.
Fuck you! At least I'm doing my job! You're the one who's fine, just sitting back, waiting for things to unfuck themselves!
You think I like watching
Oops.
these people die, huh? You think I won't carry this shit to my fucking grave? Stand down! Both of you! Stand the fuck down!
The fuck is wrong with you two? We're in the middle of a fucking war zone, and you're fighting in the dirt like a couple of goddamn kids! You
Wood
are
rifles.
Delta operators. Fucking act like it!
Yeah, you're operators.
All
Fucking
right, then.
operate.
We good?
Yeah.
Lugo!
Yes, sir.
Continue operating.
Now let's keep moving.
Delta operators, jeez, this is so fucking tactical. I don't. I'm an operator, man, and all those movements they do when they present something. Watch gun people on YouTube that they name themselves Delta Tactical Operators, shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. It looks silly. That probably works to some extent, but I don't think you need to be this artificial with your movement to have it work well. Sick. What the fuck is that? Probably some developer's face.
According to Gould's map, the gate's dead ahead.
Men of the 33rd, I'm saddened to report that this senseless war has claimed even more of our brothers. For through their sacrifice, they sent that
Cool. Right. Last thing I maybe managed to cram in, unless there'll be dialogue all over the place, is that some time ago there was a Belgium new Prime Minister elected. Have you seen her? Look at her. This is a person that's gonna work for health. This is the face of health in Belgium now. Are you convinced? See, that reminds me of that picture where another person, that's a dietitian I think, was also a fat woman that was advocating Snickers as healthy snack. She was like an etiquette label that you put on the rack of sweets in shop, and it's like what's the term? Not supported, not advertised. Advocated? Advocate?
An army, give or take.
No shit.
How are we getting through this?
This might help.
Oh, nice.
Set it up.
This might help. Yes, do it.
That's white phosphorus.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You've seen what this shit does. You know we
Might
can't
not have a
use it.
choice, Lugo.
There's always a choice.
Nigga, you were advocating shooting that dude.
Really not.
Yes, set it up. Perfect. Cool. Yes, that reminds me of that picture. It's like some sort of support that they have for the product. Shit. Well, that's gonna be an excuse for them to start moving. I bet you money. So yes. So that's one thing. She reminds me of that other bitch that's fat and shouldn't be advocating any food, because you can tell by her she's not taking her own advice to heart. Now, that
Okay, prepare to fire. That in order? Yeah, it is.
Fine. Launching camera. Camera online, sir.
that was a weird trajectory. Right, hold 2 to zoom, press 1 to shoot. Okay. Oh, of course. You move it with what is it? WASD, not with a mouse cursor, because that would be too easy, right? Right. They're extra dead now. Oh, this is just moving and I can't go back to there. Fantastic. So what that reminds me of is that some time ago, when I visited DeviantArt for things, you could find lots of things in there. Aside from the cringy things, you could also find, for instance, photography, of course, because that's art or whatever. So one of the things that you could come across there is a picture of little Caprice, or Caprice, let's say little Caprice. See, what she is a porn starlet.
Humvee's destroyed. What else we got?
Yeah, what else do we have? She's a porn starlet. So, first off, well, it's not that it's first off. She poses for a picture. It wasn't a nude picture. That's kind of important. So I decided to comment on that with that, and I commented that
Okay.
we've already seen everything that this woman has to offer. There is no secret with her anymore.
Reinforcements arrive.
It's silly to take candid pictures of her, is what I'm saying. So the guy says whatever, she's a beautiful woman and shit like that. And during this conversation, what turns out is that she's, after diet studies, she's a dietitian too. Or that's what I remember, I think. I think she's a dietitian by education. And what also turns out is that she's got health problems. Now, again, being me, being jaded individual, there's this situation of that you expect irony to be here, that she's a dietitian and her health problem is related to the diet she's got, right? So she again can't...
Stop talking.
What'd you just say? He means the smoke is toxic. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
That's a good excuse.
Let's just keep moving.
How about you use that rag that you used to block your face, block the sun from entering your face and, you know, the important vital parts inside you. So she's a dietitian, and I'm expressing my ironic worries that what's wrong with her might be related to the diet she's not actually attending to or keeping, even though she's a dietitian and should be. And he got all offended and shit. Like, got his... I don't remember. He got mad for some unforeseeable reason. I'm telling him that would be funny, right? She's a dietitian and she can't keep her diet. Like that fat bitch that became a Minister of Health, and like that other fat bitch that says that Snickers are good for you.
I can't feel my legs. They're getting kind of close. Oh God! Please help!
There's nothing we can do.
That's true. I am not getting any prompt to save him. All those wines of burned alive people remind me of that. What was it? I think it's Austin Powell's, where he gets thrown into the vent and he goes, "No, I'm not dead. I'm just very, very burned. Please send someone to help.
Some of you I
I'm
know,
hurting."
some
And
of
he
you I'm
keeps
meeting for the
talking
first
instead of being
time.
dead. Where do I go now?
Anyone?
The road is blocked.
Someone call an
Of course.
ambulance. I'm in quite
Vault.
a lot of pain.
Don't sprint. You have to take in all the horror you've done. I'm totally okay with that. They would have killed me instead, or did that to me. They sort of kind of did already. Used it. I think that was them. I don't care. Like, again, hopefully the save is soon, so I don't have to cram it in or try to rush it.
He's already dead.
He wasn't dead just a moment ago. So now, are his legs in the ground because they clipped and glitched, or is he deliberately modeled to not have legs because they got blown off? I actually bet for the what's the pretty way of saying it? The opposite of latter, former. I actually think it's the former. Oh look, this one only has his face burned off. Tasty. Speak.
Why?
Cause fuck you, that's why. What did you bring it over?
Yourself.
That's a good audio mixing.
We were helping.
Were you?
What? Oh no.
We killed the wrong dudes. That's what we were helping with? What is this help? Did we kill them? Kill them? Well, anyway, that's pretty cool. Also, why am I not wearing one knee protector? I remember I did shoot one in a ditch. Why are they burned a different way the soldiers are?
Are those civilians?
Possibly.
Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took him from the nest.
From where?
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped. It's not possible.
Oh look, she's protecting her child from time.
Don't shield a baby from time.
Oops. Show us the burnt corpse again.
What?
Show us the mother and her child burnt
Will be
again.
here any second. I need
They're in
to
the frame,
move.
sort of.
Walker.
Because that counts.
I'm gonna make these bastards pay for what they've done. Now, are you with me or not?
Yes, for what they've done. Now see, that's why you take the approach of, well, neutral approach really, unless you want to gain something. You come in here, you don't know what the situation is. You shouldn't be doing anything, because you don't know who you should actually be helping. You don't have the full picture. Let them do it on your own. Well, but then again, you're soldiers, so I guess you should be following orders. At least you don't have that excuse. But then again, I guess we've disobeyed already by killing someone, and then there are unforeseen circumstances. Well, I'm willing to live with all those people dead. If I could kill a person to prolong my life for a year, or even a day, just give me the button. Just give me the button. Oh. Well, that's an enemy, so I'm not gonna engage it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I wanted to wrap it up by saying something, but then the cutscene happened. What did I want to say? Can anyone remind me? White phosphorus. Everything's burned. The glitch. Nope. Doesn't come to me. Snickers women. I guess, fuck me. Fuck me then. So, that's an event of burning things. Oh yes, now I remember. Perfect. Perfect opportunity to mention that. So, see, I don't understand why there are forbidden weaponry in war. You wanna win the fucking war, and you're gonna win it by killing people. Because they're gonna offer resistance. So, the only concern that there is that either you want to keep the ground, which is why you don't drop the atomic bomb, because then it's gonna be, what's the term? Contaminated. That's good enough, I guess. And if it's not a global scale, you want to contain the destruction so that other nations don't hate you. Like, for instance, you don't release chlorine on the border so that it doesn't accidentally go to the border of the country you don't fight with and don't kill their civilians and military accidentally, maybe. So that's the only reasonable circumstances, not weapons. But if you're at war, just take white phosphorus, get dragons, use those nukes, or maybe don't use the nukes because you want to keep the ground and dig for the oil. So use tsar bombs, hydrogen bombs, fucking orbital bombardment, whatever gets you on top. Seriously, I would. Like I well, I didn't really demonstrate. I didn't have any choice anyway. So that's that. That's everything for this episode. I managed to cram it in, and I'm gonna be able to cut something out because it went well. So stay, subscribe, like, and shit. Let's play this game and let's win with chlorine.